I was today
That's what
old
you
when
do
I
is
found out
considered
Lady
shock
Gaga trans.
art.
I am attention seeking.
You know, there also is this strange rumor that you're part man, part woman. You've heard that rumor.
Yes,
True?
certainly.
There was that rumor that you had a male appendage, that you were a hermaphrodite, and you joked about it on the stage last night.
Maybe I do.
I don't want Gaga to get pissed, you know.
What is the essence of what you want the world to know about Stephanie?
That I'm really a man.
And I remember that my... Ooh, I don't think I got hands down here. I remember that my favorite first festival experience.
And we're back by popular demand with another amazing edition of DeceptiCons Unhinged MTF. So let's get into it. As always, this video will be for entertainment purposes only. This is my opinion. Please do not mess with my video. And if you enjoy content like this, be sure to like, share, and follow. And as always, I may or may not be 100%. I have no problem with anyone's body type. I have no problem with anyone's gender identity, but I do have a problem with deception. I am Deception Decode. So I previously covered Kim Kardashian in Decepticons Gone Wild, Kardashians Exposed. But I forgot to include the fact that Kim was on the Man of the Year issue for GQ in 2023. So I'll just leave this here. As you guys saw in those clips that kicked off the video, Gaga revealed her truth. A truth that I've known for some time now. But I thought, who better to kick off Decepticons Unhinged than Gaga, who looks like she's right off of RuPaul's Drag Race. Well, anyway, here she has a very interesting look, but take note of those long arms. Those feet are interesting too. We all remember this dress. And just take note of like her energy. Look at her face. We've seen this sign before. One eye symbolism and the 3-6 hand sign. Now, Lady Gaga, they've pushed her very, very hard. And there is several reasons why they do that. And one is because she's a Decepticon, but I digress. But she's not just any Decepticon, you know. If you noticed in Anderson Cooper's interview, he specifically asked her about the rumors that she has both, making her a hermaphrodite. Take a look at that neck. Can you see it in this pic? Do you see what I see? Look at those arms. Look at the energy. So I do think that some people in Hollywood may be hermaphrodites. And I think that Hollywood rewards that, because think about it. They're basically walking Baphomets, and you know, they love those Baphomets. But take a look at these arms, very long. Take a look at that face. In the beginning of Gaga's career, she really did not care. And that's all I'm gonna say about this picture. And there's also Lena Morgana, but I talked about that in another video, so make sure you go check out my Amy Winehouse decode. Okay, so moving on. Next up is Charlize Theron. Take a look at those shoulders. Take a look at that collarbone. Take a look at those arms. Now, Charlize was just in my Seed of Decepticon video, so if you haven't seen that, make sure you go check it out. And there is pictures of her and her daughters. So look at those rough knees. Look at those feet. I know your little secret, Charlize. Once again, we have these rough knees and those feet stuffed in them shoes. She trying to hide them rough hands also, but I see them. So this picture is, I think, a more recent picture of her. And she kind of doesn't even look like herself, but what celebrities do nowadays. But take a look at that neck. Here she is on the beach. Take a look at those feet. Straight back, man bum. Here she is again. Take note of the very long arms. Look at the chest also. A lot of space up there, Charlize. And take a look at that face and that neck. So here she is from another angle. And take a look at how she's walking. I would think that was a dude. Next up on the docket, we have Nicole Long Arms Kidman. Look at that back. Look at that face. Look at those shoulders. Shoulders might cut you. You go past her too quick. This one is obvious. Like, how did people not see this one? Look at those arms. Like, are you seeing this? Look at those feet. Look at those knees. Look at her face. Look at that forehead. What is going on? Something straight out the circus. It's giving Alien, I'm sorry, but it is. Decepticon level 6028. What is going on? Look at those arms. And also take note of how she's walking. Not inward, like most women. What is going on? I don't think I've ever been speechless on this show. Now, y'all know we could not do Decepticons Unhinged without having the Blake Lively on the show. Take a look at that neck, straight across collarbone. I also did her man, Ryan Reynolds. He was on another episode, so go back and watch one of my FTM videos to find him. But here she is on the beach. Look at her face. She got the face of a truck driver. She trying to hide those feet. They always try to hide those feet in the sand, but I always see them. Look at those hands. Look at that face. And she came out when she was young, but they just try to get you used to their look young. But look at her face. You know, here they have her, makeup down and tan down, but I still see it, Blake. She can't control this narrative. And here she is with her ex-bestie, Taylor Swift, who also has been on the show. And look at Blake's neck. She tries to be painted up and in disguise, but I see it. Do you see that face? Like, just look at her face. Look at that neck. Really look at her face, y'all. Well, up next, we have Cynthia Erivo, because this is Decepticons Unhinged. And she was also on GQ Man of the Year for 2025. They be trying to tell y'all, but it looks like Ariana Grande finally escaped. Well, anyway, take a look at that collarbone. Take a look at those hands with the long nails to try and distract you. And also look, shoulders wider than the hips, obviously. And long neck. Here she is again with the better look at those hands. Collarbone straight across. And here she is again. I don't know. Look at those arms too. So here's her girlfriend, Lena Waithe, throwing up the duality sign. I think we might have another Baphomet. No tea, no shade. And I know she's a stud, y'all. I've seen plenty of studs. But she has always thrown me off. Look at those feet. I don't know. So closing out Decepticons Unhinged, we have Brittany Griner. And I believe she was kept in the men's jail when she went to Russia. But look at those arms. I know she's tall, but damn. Here she is throwing up the devil horns. I see it. She tried to be slick with it, but I see it. And look at that face. Also, I say to not pay attention to the voice too much. Well, she's an exception to that. Pay attention to the voice in her case. And look at that mouth. Like, do they really think we're this dumb? Her and Caitlin Clark is two of the most obvious ones. If you can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I just don't know what to tell you. Like, is this Return of the Nephilim? Like, what is going on? I don't know. Them tattoos to soften her up. Like, do you see how they try to use the tattoos to try to help with the narrative? The guys be having the tattoos on their chest and the women try to have the cute tattoos to try to soften them up. But we know the truth. But as always, this was my opinion, and this is for entertainment purposes only. I may or may not be 100% correct. And if you only have one or two markers of the opposite gender, I'm not talking to you. You're also not on the world stage. But be sure to like, share, and follow, but only if you're interested, because you never want to miss anything.